Hi, everyone. I'm Jill Bonenkamp, and I'm an assistant professor at the University of Maryland School of Medicine at the National Center for School Mental Health. I am pleased to present the School Health Assessment and Performance Evaluation System, the SHAPE system. The SHAPE system is a public access, web-based platform that offers individuals, schools, districts, states, and entities a workspace and targeted resources to support continuous quality improvement and advance high-quality school mental health systems. SHAPE houses the National School Mental Health Census, or the School Mental Health Profile for short, and the standardized performance measures, the School Mental Health Quality Assessment. These tools are designed to help school mental health systems document features, prioritize quality improvement efforts, and track improvement over time. This video will walk through the steps of registering for an entity account and show you some of the key features of SHAPE. Your first step is to go to theshapesystem.com, which will lead you to the homepage. On the homepage of SHAPE, there is a welcome video that provides an overview of the SHAPE system and its features. Click the play button in the middle of the TV screen to access. A quick scroll through the homepage offers a snapshot of the many features on SHAPE, which I'll go through in detail. On the homepage, you'll also find the School Mental Health Policy Map, which displays and links to key state-level policy and information related to school mental health. Decision makers, state and local leaders, and school mental health stakeholders can use this map to better understand the school mental health landscape in their state and across the country. To start using the system, simply click Sign Up at the top of the homepage. Begin by entering your name, email address, and role or position. Once you do that, another section will appear asking you what type of account you'd like to create. There are 5 options: individual, school, district, state, and entity. To learn more details about the different account types, you can click Learn More, and a pop-up window will appear with a description. When you sign up for your entity in the SHAPE system, you'll create customized groupings of schools and/or districts, gain access to the school mental health quality assessment results for schools and districts in your entity, complete the school mental health quality assessment for your entity to better understand school mental health quality, access free targeted resources to help advance your school mental health quality and sustainability, and advance a data-driven mental health quality improvement process. You can also have your entity counted in the National School Mental Health Census and achieve SHAPE recognition to acknowledge your school mental health quality improvement efforts. If your entity is not already listed, you'll request to add a new entity. When you're requesting to add a new entity account, you will need to enter in the entity's name and a brief description. Your request will then be approved by the SHAPE team. Once your request to add an entity is approved, you will receive an email from the SHAPE system requesting that you activate your account if you don't already have one active. If you do have an active SHAPE account, you'll be able to access the entity under your My Accounts tab in the upper right corner of the webpage. I will review later how to add schools and districts to your entity account. If you do not have a SHAPE account, once you are approved, you will use the email sent to activate your SHAPE account. You will then be prompted to answer 7 questions about your perspective of school mental health in your entity. While your responses will be recorded, they will not be part of the entity account data. Just answer these questions to the best of your ability. Once you have access, the final step is to create a password, accept privacy policy, and click Activate. When you enter your account, you'll be directed to an overview page, which outlines all of the features of the account, including the school mental health profile, the School Mental Health Quality Assessment, the Resource Center, the Screening and Assessment Library, Trauma Responsive Schools Implementation Assessment, the My Districts tab, and the My Schools tab. We recommend that teams start with the School Mental Health Profile. The School Mental Health Profile documents the structure and operations of your school mental health system. The profile serves as our National School Mental Health Census, an effort to capture the status of school mental health nationally. We recommend completing the School Mental Health Profile once a year. We anticipate that it will take your team about 1 hour to complete. You can also download a CSV file of the data you enter in the School Mental Health Profile. When you click Take Survey, you'll see a short description of the profile and be directed to the data entry page. You can complete the profile as a team a couple of different ways. You can complete it directly on the SHAPE webpage, as I just showed, or you can print out a paper and pencil version for your team to review together at a meeting. You can then go back into the system and enter data. After submitting the profile online, the system will automatically create a custom report based on your responses. A major feature of the SHAPE system is the School Mental Health Quality Assessment, which evaluates school mental health quality in your entity based on 7 domains. These domains include teaming, needs assessment and resource mapping, screening, mental health promotion services and supports, early intervention and treatment services and supports, funding and sustainability, and impact. The quality assessment is completed 1 domain at a time. The entity version has between 10 and 20 questions per domain. Simply click Take Survey in each domain box to get started. Like the School Mental Health Profile, we have a printable version of the quality assessment if that's easier for your team to use. Unlike the School Mental Health Profile, multiple team members can enter quality assessment data and responses are aggregated. Administrators of the account can review disaggregated data. Additionally, you can download a CSV file of data entered in by your team if you are an administrator on your account. As an administrator in your SHAPE account, you should be setting and updating your reporting period. If you do not update your reporting period, your previously written data will be overwritten. You can view previously entered data under a different reporting period by selecting Change Reporting Period. You will then see a list of existing reporting periods you can choose from. When you select Take Survey under one of the domains, an introduction page that explains the domain will appear. Click Next to move into the questions. Each question includes a list of best practices that should be used as a general guide for answering the question. Many of the answer options are on a scale of never to always. Selecting always suggests that a team is implementing many best practices with high frequency. After you complete a domain, you'll immediately receive a summary report of the domain that gives an overall score, as well as separate scores for each of the indicators within the domain. At the end of each report, there's also a strategic planning guide. This is a tool that teams can use to map out the next steps to improve quality within the domain. As you complete the domains, the schoolhouse in the top right corner will fill up and a red banner appears at the top of each domain box that displays when it was last completed and how many people contributed to it. You can also download a CSV file of the data you entered in the School Mental Health Quality Assessment. Your STAR status appears at the top right on the School Mental Health Profile and Mental Health Quality tabs in your account. Click View Certificate to download your certificate. Bronze indicated that you completed the School Mental Health Profile. Silver indicates that you completed one domain of the quality assessment. And to receive gold, complete all domains of the quality assessment. Your team will receive a certificate at each level of completion. Once all of the domains are complete, you can view a comprehensive summary report of all of the domains. As noted, you must update your reporting period before entering in new data to avoid overriding previously entered data. We recommend periodically downloading a CSV file of your data. In addition to an overview of each domain, the summary report contains a front page with each domain in different categories, including mastery, progressing, and emerging. Like the individual domain reports, the summary report also contains a strategic planning guide that prompts teams to list the 3 domains on which they scored the lowest, emerging to progressing, to help focus quality improvement efforts. The guide also helps teams map out opportunities and barriers, action steps, and a targeted timeline for improvement. Administrators of the account can also adjust reports and select the time period, report contributors, and the report type that they would like to print. SHAPE also contains a resource library, which houses publicly available resources representing key components of comprehensive school mental health. The resource library is divided into the same domains of the quality assessment. We encourage teams to use their quality assessment reports as a map to explore the resource library, which includes materials to help with strategic planning. You can filter results by domain and even narrow down by subcategories within each domain using the toolbar on the left side of the page. The Resource Center contains the School Mental Health Quality Guide series. There's a quality guide for each domain. The guide contains background information on the domain, best practices, action steps, examples from the field, and resources, all of which are linked in the SHAPE Resource Center. There is also a screening and assessment library with free and low-cost measures to meet the needs of your schools in your entity. Again, you can use the toolbar on the left to filter your results by focus area, purpose, age, language, report, or cost. SHAPE also houses the Trauma Responsive Schools Implementation Assessment, a quality improvement tool developed by the NCTSN, Treatment and Services Adaptation Center for Resilience, Hope, and Wellness in Schools, and the National Center for School Mental Health. The TRSIA is an evidence-informed self-assessment that comprises 8 key domains. This is completed similarly to the quality assessment with domains and summary reports. As teams complete the assessment, comprehensive guides will be generated to support schools as they work to enhance trauma-responsive programming. Another important feature of an entity account within SHAPE is the Entity Account tab. On this page, you can add schools and districts to your entity account. Once you select Add District or School, a pop-up window will open and you will select the state and district from the drop-down menu. Your schools and districts will need to approve your request in order to share their data with the entity. After you request your partner schools or districts to join your entity account, they will appear under Pending School or District Requests to Join section. Once your request is approved, your school or district will populate under the My Districts or Schools tab, depending on the type of account. Administrators can also invite other people to join the SHAPE account as an administrator or team member. When you click Add Entity Admin or Add Entity Team Member, a pop-up window will appear to enter the email and first and last name. When adding a team member, you will be prompted to check or uncheck Share Data with the school. When inviting an admin, you will also indicate whether you want this person to get email notifications when someone requests to join the account. Another important feature of the entity account within Shape is the My Districts tab. You'll be able to view reports from the districts in your entity from the school mental health profile, the quality assessment, and the trauma responsive schools implementation assessment. Simply click View. You can also quickly monitor progress by looking under the Star Status tab. You can filter by star status by clicking on the arrow in the Star Status column. On this page, you can also access entity-wide reports for both the school mental health quality assessment and the trauma responsive schools implementation assessment. These reports include an average of scores across districts in your entity. All of these same features are available on the My Schools tab. On the My Schools and My Districts tab, you can contact the account administrators by clicking the number under the column Admins. This will bring up a page with names and emails of the school account admins. This window will also show when they last logged into Shape. If you have any questions about the Shape system after exploring the site and viewing this video, we encourage you to contact us via the contact form on Shape, which you can find on the right side of the green banner at the bottom of each page. Thank you so much for joining us today, and we look forward to seeing you in Shape.